to a show and you see something live, all you see is like a flashy ending, you know? And wow, that's amazing. But there's all this work that goes into it ahead of time that you don't always see, you know? And you're just in the studio and you're working and it's nice to have a space to just get that all out there for you to take a look at. Work in progress makes me think of construction sites. They're noisy, there's yellow hats, and steel-toed boots, and lots of people milling about, and big trucks. And for some reason, there's always men hollering. Why do they holler? I've never heard anyone say, oh, this man hollered at me from the construction site. And then we got married. And now madly in love. This has never happened. To my knowledge. Construction sites are also really noisy. Really loud. I'm one of those people who, when I go to a construction site, I'm always in the middle of saying something a little awkward, you know, and there's the jackhammer building, and you're talking to someone, and you go beside and you go, oh, there's a really smelly fart. Oh. And then the jackhammer stops, and everyone in the surrounding area now knows that it's you that they're smelling. In Switzerland, there's a segue here. In Switzerland, there's always a lot of construction. Even my little brother noticed it. And the reason is, if you don't use up all your taxes provincially by each fiscal year, you have to share it with other provinces. So in order to keep your own provincial tax money, you have to use it all up. Which is great, because then the roads are always beautiful. You know, the sidewalks are clean, the public transit is amazing. I was sitting there for about a year, and my 7-year-old brother looked out the window from the car one day, up the crane, and goes, oh man, is this country ever gonna be done? Probably not. They have to keep using the tax money. Work in progress. Also reminds me of doors you can't open. There's work in progress here. So you can't go in. You probably have to be very quiet. An exam in progress. Something important is happening behind the door. So as you walk by, make sure you're really, really quiet. I don't know about you, but I'm asked to be quiet. All I want to do is be really, really loud, as loud as I possibly can be. And I have the same problem in art galleries. Why do we have to be quiet to look at art? Right? I'm not sure why. And you can't touch it. You can't touch anything. And they always have those really nice You know what I mean? Like the big globs of fat, goopy paint. I just want to run my hand over top of it. I'm never allowed to. There's a few works in progress around my house. Not in terms of home renovations. Because if I decide I'm going to do something, it's like done that day. In my first apartment, when my husband and I were dating, we didn't hang anything. This really, really bugged me. So when we got into the second one, I said, we're definitely hanging stuff. I don't know, 4 months later, nothing's hung. So he walks in the door one day, and there's something on every single wall. Which is not a good thing, because apparently, I don't know how to hang things. I didn't know this. I hadn't hung anything before, really, aside from like posters in my dorm rooms. So when I hung things, I thought, well, eye level, and then like you kind of look up a bit, you know. So it was all hung like here. So if you really wanted to see, you kind of have to like tiptoe around the whole apartment to see everything. But it all got hung in one day. Yeah. So I was better with the next apartment. I waited. this one? Man, is this person ever gonna be done? I think the answer is no. And I think that's good. Because I think that no is maybe what makes all of this exciting. That search for something new, that drive to challenge yourself, to change something, to just keep working. It's nice to be a work in progress. I decided to ask questions after. Question number one is a little technical. Could you actually hear me over the taps at all times? And then throughout the piece, did you find that the tapping and the voice helped or hindered you from enjoying those two things? And lastly, this is currently an improvisation. So there's moments where like, you can see me thinking or choosing one rhythm and realizing that's not working and choosing another one. And I'm wondering if it's interesting to see that work happening while the piece is going on, or if it's actually distracting and you'd prefer to see something that was really concrete.